Hey, welcome to this week's edition of the Fat Boy Food Review. I'm Angelo Tsarouchas, and we have special guest serviettes this week. The lovely Playboy Playmates Taylor James and Tammy Plant. Hi, guys. How are you? Great. Good for coming to the show. Starving. Now, we're at Prego della Piazza in Yorkville, and they have a wonderful wild mushroom risotto dish. You guys like risotto?
Can't wait.
Do you like wild mushrooms? All right, we're going to go eat with the girls right now. We're going to go inside and see how good it tastes. Yummy, yum, yum, yum. So I'm here at Prego della Piazza in trendy Yorkville, and it's owner Michael. Michael, how are you?
Excellent, but Angelo, it's not trendy. Yorkville is quality and content.
Now, everybody raves about the wild mushroom risotto.
Well, as the weather gets colder, we use the mushrooms. Fact of the matter is that the kitchen just does an A+ risotto. It's prepared a la minute. We use arborio, sometimes cannaroli if we're using peas, but the risotto is an A+. It's a specialty dish of the house.
Wow, well, you're making me hungry, Michael, and I think I'm going to get in the back with the kitchen with Executive Chef Steven, and he's going to show us how to make that. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just don't open a restaurant.
Okay, thanks, Michael. I'm here with Executive Chef Steven Ricci of a Prego restaurant here in trendy Yorkville. Steven, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. Now, you've got this great dish here called wild mushroom risotto.
It's very popular.
Is it very popular here?
Very popular here and very simple for you guys to make at home also.
Awesome. So you're going to show us how we can make this?
Absolutely. I'm going to show you how to make
right.
it, and we're going to start off with just a nice saucepan or a pan that you have here.
All right.
And maybe about 4 tablespoons of good olive oil. The key to it is having a good stock and having some muscle in your arm. And being patient. Just be patient with the risotto.
So you're very passionate about your cooking, aren't you?
Well, Angel, look.
Look at this.
No,
That's great.
Come on.
That's lovely.
Of course.
So we put in
we're going to put about, I got about 1.5 cups of white onion here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've got these wonderful shiitake and chanterelle mushrooms, and I'm just going to put them in. They're about 4 ounces each. Just going to get them in there. Now, I add a little bit of white wine here.
A little secret. See
a little
that?
white wine.
Vino.
A little vino. This is an arborio risotto, okay?
Arborio.
Arborio, an Italian risotto, and this is wonderful. It's just going to come out.
Wow.
We're going to have this risotto nice and creamy, and we're going to serve this al dente, of course. So that goes in. Now, what we're doing here is we're coating the risotto with all the flavors. All right?
Is this Italian chicken stock? Or?
This is homemade chicken
Homemade
stock.
chicken stock.
Okay, so we're going to
Just
put
like
in some
Nona
nice-
made.
You got it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now we're just going to let that cook, and that's the key, is we're going to let this cook down.
Okay.
And then we want that stock to evaporate, Angelo.
Okay.
And when it keeps on evaporating, we'll add more stock. And we're going to have a wonderful risotto coming out of here in about 10 to 12 minutes. And then, of course, the key is now at the end is 3 things, or 4. Salt and pepper, so we'll include that as 1.
Salt and pepper, right?
Butter.
Butter.
And Parmesan.
And Parmesan.
And that's it.
Just to recap, to make this delicious wild mushroom risotto, you need chicken stock, olive oil, fresh shiitake and chanterelles, risotto, butter, onions, Parmesan cheese, and salt and pepper, and the rest of the ingredients you can get on our website. All right, so the wild mushroom risotto looks awesome. Here we go. Wow, this is really good. And Chef Steven made it specially for us. And he said you can put anything you like on this wild mushroom risotto, which is really delicious. And we're gonna try this out now. We're gonna take a little taste. And I'm gonna tell you guys how it is right now, because it was like.
Oh, it's very good.
It's good, isn't it?
So good.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Well, that's this week's edition of the Fat Boy Food Review. I want to thank Executive Chef Steven Ricci for this great wild mushroom risotto. and all the wonderful people here at Prego. I want to thank our lovely celebrity serviettes this week, the lovely Taylor James and Tammy Plant. Beautiful Playboy centerfolds. Thanks so much for coming out and doing this, guys. And always remember, I'm Angelo Tsarouchas, and that's this week's edition of the Fat Boy Food Review. Thin may be in,
But that is where it's at.
see you next week. Oh, let's